First you stole my flow, I stole your chick. You heard me. We here to talk. We here to talk. Now, we here to talk about ASAP Rocky's Don't Be Dumb album. This is the review. I already talked about the Drake disses, so it's gonna be light in the review. I had to get that out. So it's gonna be light. He dissed him on 3 songs. We already know that. But I'm more going to talk about the project. Now, the last ASAP Rocky album we got was like, what, 2018? Maybe 2019. I believe it was 2018. Was Testing. Wasn't a fan of that. I would say, I'm not the die-hard or core ASAP Rocky fan. I did like the beginning with Pesos. I loved that ASAP, you know what I'm saying? Long Live ASAP, probably my favorite project by him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Or is it At Last? Hold on. Because I'm fucking up. I be fucking up sometimes with the album names. I ain't gonna care. Let me see this shit. Live Love. Was it Live? Hold on now. Show all up. Because am I fucking up? Long Live is, thank you. I was like, nah. I know there was a Long Live. Yeah. There was a Long Live ASAP at Long Last ASAP. Yeah. I loved both of those. Live Love ASAP was cool. Was that a re-release? The fuck? Nigga, I remember Testing. Oh, reissue. Okay. I was scared. I was like, when the fuck this come out? Dummy was cool. Testing, I did not like, but that was the last joint, and then we got Don't Be Dumb. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess this is disc 1. I feel like at this one, there's like a disc 2. Because, I think there's a disc 2, which I'm sorry. Y'all can go listen to that. I'm cool. I'm not doing all that. I'm sorry. But anyways, this is what we talking about. But anyways, we got to talk about it. I know I say anyways like 3 times at that point, but it is what it is. So, again, it was a smooth listen, and I will give this nigga this. I will give him the... Oh, I think disc 2 is what I'm at, unless he added way more fucking songs. Oh, no, this nigga... See, this nigga has another album, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he did another fucking album. He got Tommy Revenge on this motherfucker. Sorry. So, the first part of it, apparently they added 2 more songs to it, because I only heard up to Fish and Steak. Apparently the Toshiki track, which is also on disc 2, so I don't know what's going on. By the way, SWAT Team is also the beginning of this too. He gave us 2 bonuses, so I think they're just loading shit up on here. But anyways, we just gonna talk about the 17 shits I heard. I know, longest intro in the world. Anyways, again, like I was saying, I didn't like Testing. I got this. I had low expectations. And to be fair, and I gotta salute, I gotta give this nigga a clap. Bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. This nigga right here, he did his big one on this. And if disc 2, which I have not got through, sounds anything like disc 1 or part 1, I gotta give it to the nigga right there. Definitely gotta give it to the nigga right there. I ain't even mad at it, but smooth listen, 17 tracks. This is a good time. I don't even know why he gave us the bonus. The bonus tracks is like the beginning of this 2. He should have just kept it on this 2. But we gonna talk about those 2 anyways. But anyways, let's get to it. I said it enough. 17 tracks. I'm going to just name the tracks before I start talking about them. So track 1, Order of Protection. Track 2, Helicopters. Track 16, the skits I don't really give a fuck about. But track 3, Interrogation skit. Track 4, Stole Your Flow. Track 5, Stay Here for Life with Brent Fayez. Track 6, Player. Track 7, No Trespassing. Track 8, Stop Snitching with Boss Man D-Lo and Sauce Walker. I heard Sauce Walker. I didn't even really hear Boss Man D-Lo like that. I had to, while I was going through it the first time, I had to listen back to it to catch it. I was surprised. Anyways, track 9, Shut the F Up with Slay Squad. Track 10, Punk Rocky, you've been heard. Track 11, Air Force, Black Namarco, one of my favorite tracks. I enjoyed that. Track 12, Whiskey, Release Me with Gorillaz and Westside Gun. Track 13, Robbery, best track on the fucking album with Dope. She did her big one. Nigga, the Heat, I tell you, this shit was fire as fuck. But anyways, track 14, Don't Be Dumb. Trip Baby. Track 15, The End with Jessica Pratt and Will I Am. Track 16, SWAT Team. And track 17, Fish and Steak, What It Is with Jazzy and Tyler, the Creator. I feel like the end, track 15 was more of the end of the project. And Disc 2 goes on with the other stuff with SWAT team and fish and steak, but I digress. So I'm gonna talk about what I heard. So again, album starts off cool. Again, the intro I wouldn't say really grabbed me much, but they did what it did. Also, I will say the production on this whole fucking project is great. A Rocky kind of genre bends here and there. He dips and dabbles. I will say one of my critiques is, as much as I see Rocky doing this, and I'm not gonna say he was ever the strongest rapper, but he had a certain style and approach to songs that I did enjoy and like. I do miss some of that at long last ASAP, long live ASAP energy. I do miss some of that. I wish he would give us a little bit more of that. We got some of it here in certain songs, and even with certain transitions when he switched the beat, he gave us a little bit of that old Rocky, but I did miss it a bit more. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I would say that's probably one of the critiques I do have, but again, Order Protection was good. Helicopters, good song. Also, another critique. I feel like I would like this album live. I listened to it, good project, but I think in a live setting, I would be hyped as fuck listening to this shit. It's more of a live album, in my opinion. But, anyways, Helicopter, very good. I enjoyed it. Good song. Skit, didn't really give a fuck about. Not gonna lie to you. Still Your Flow, again, notable Drake this, but it was a good track. I did enjoy it. He was talking this shit, can't be mad. I did a whole video talking about the lyric. I'm not doing it again. Go look at that video. I'll probably link it at the end here. Anyways, Stay Here for Life with Brent Faiyaz. I like it was like a Mewtwo sample. I believe it was like a Mewtwo sample. Also, sorry, my bad. Back to Steal Your Flow for a minute. I do feel like he kind of dissed Travis Scott a bit. I know a lot of people are saying Drake, which yes, Drake was the main focus there. I do feel there was some shots of Travis Scott. That's just me. Might be just me. Anyways, back to Stay Here for Life with Brent Faiyaz. Did his thing. I wish Brent Faiyaz had more of a verse. I get it, he was like most of the chorus, but I wanted that nigga to have the verse. By the way, I will give Rocky this. Like, if you listen to this shit on YouTube, like I was, because I was on the go. Yo, the visualizer, and you could just move your phone like this, and it would move to the video. Excellent. That was quality right there. I'll give you that, Rocky. I was highly entertained. I was entertained by the music and entertained by doing this. It was very, very, wow. Smart. Enjoyed that shit. Anyways, yeah. I even forgot what the fuck I was on with this song. I feel like, yeah, Brent should have had a verse. What Rocky was doing on here wasn't bad. Again, I feel like it was like a Mewtwo sample that they flipped on here. I enjoyed it as well, but still. Brent should have had a verse. That was just me. By the way, for the most part, the features showed up. I have one issue with one feature coming up. Doechii did her thing, though. You heard how loud I was in the beginning. She did her thing. We ain't really gonna get into that. Player, good song. Again, another song where you kind of diss Drake, you know. Players having one girl to have kids with. Players taking care of your kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Going back at Aubrey. I was like, cool. Stop Snitching, No Trespassing, which was like another Drake diss, if you will. The thing about going to like Texas, going to a ranch or whatever the fuck. Another Drake diss. It was like another Drake diss again. I did enjoy the song. There was some novelty in these two songs. I do like Player, but No Trespassing. It was I ain't gonna kid to you. Stop Snitching. Love Sauce Walker's performance. I just like that nigga energy. He killed his verse, bro. He killed it. Stop Snitching was cool. Wasn't mad at it. Boss Man Dilo, you did your thing. Had to realize it was you, because yeah, them transitions ain't help on this song that much, in my opinion, but I did enjoy it as well. By the way, if you're wondering about my full scope on it, it's same shit, fashion shit, talking this shit to niggas you don't fuck with. You know, same Rocky shit. Again, I know a lot of time a lot of these other artists like to dive into subject matter and want all this shit. These niggas, and no shade to them, a lot of the time they're going to talk about similar shit. Now, they might do it in different ways, but subject matter-wise, pretty much going to stay the same, to keep it above. Anyways. Shut the F Up. Again, this is a song in a live atmosphere would go crazy. I'm telling you, this shit right here will go crazy. I'm telling niggas, bro. But anyways, we have Punk Rocky at 10. Y'all all heard this, you know, the one with No More Rider video. Y'all heard this cool song again. Live, this go fire. Air Force, Black DeMarco, probably my second favorite song here. Fire. That's all I can really say. Enjoyed the song a lot. Fire. Whiskey Released Me with Gorillaz and West Side Gun was cool. The fact you just had West Side Gun going boop, 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 boom, my nigga. I ain't like that. That turned me off of the song, bro. Enough with the ad-lib shit. Like, y'all niggas want to be Birdman and DJ Khaled so bad and just randomly talk on the track. Like, come the fuck on. Just rap or something, nigga. Listen, at least them niggas have a level of cachet we just expect that from them. If I know your ass could rap or do a little something, nigga, do a little something. It's not like you a producer. What the fuck is you talking about? Anyways, and anywho's, my nigga. Fuck it. Let's get to it. What was that? After that, we have the song Robbery. Fire. Dolce was perfect. The back and forth. The pause no Diddy, but impeccable. Even her other verse where she's like, I'm tired of you niggas. I'm sick of you niggas. Like, it kind of reminded me of Kendrick's little thing on Drake. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you dress. Like, it reminded me of that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was some Kendrick shit there, in my opinion. Also, yeah, Aiden Ross. Off your dome shit. Let's keep it above. Niggas just critiquing it all the time. Again, Dolce, if you giving me performances like that, I apologize. Listen, I apologize, man. My bad. My bad for thinking you was who you wasn't. I'm sorry. But anyways, Don't Be Dumb Trip, baby, was cool. I enjoyed that as well. The end with Jessica Brown, Will I Am, great song. I love that as the ending track. But like I said, we got 2 bonus songs. So SWAT Team was good. Again, live. If this was more in the beginning where like Helicopters was, probably would have appreciated it more. But I feel like the end was just a final conclusion to disc 1 of the project. Like it was like, you know what I'm saying? And Fish and Steak with Jazzy and Tyler Creator, great song. Not mad at it. Good song. Again, if you had these 2, you could have put it above, more upper in the album, because I think like the end was Fire Night as the last song of this project. And that is Don't Be Dumb, at least disc 1. And honestly, what I have to say about this project, I enjoyed it. Again, if disc 2 is as great as disc 1, I will have no complaints. A$AP Rocky, I gotta give it to you. I didn't expect much. It kept getting delayed. You know, we heard Hijack, we heard all these other songs. It kept getting delayed and all this other shit. So the fact that you actually dropped this project, very quality. I hope you don't go on a hiatus as long as you did this time. But I have no problems with this. Very good project. Solid project. I gotta commend you. I tip my cap to you. And get your Drake shit off. You know what I'm saying? Get your Drake shit off. That's really all I gotta say. You know, I'm mostly about the vibes. I ain't gonna talk about every credit and everything. But definitely go check this out. It has the K.A. stamp of approval. You know what I'm saying? But besides all that, you already know what it is. Also, I ain't gonna lie. A$AP, much as I fucked you and he was talking your shit, hey, Drake still got you out of here on Family Matters. Do a little bit better. If you're gonna diss the nigga, do a little bit more. But anyways, with that being said, you already know what it is. Friendly Neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. Blake, TJ Dick, while they're doing this thing. My name is Bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. Be trying to hit a little bit more. Oh, let me give you my favorites. Shit, I almost forgot, bro. Well, what I like on this bitch. Helicopters. Store Your Flow. I do like Player. Stop Snitching. Sorry. Is that 4? I can't count, my nigga. You already know. 3rd grade reading level. Yeah, there's 4. Air Force, Robbery, of course. And, yeah, of course, the Tyler Creator song, Sufficient Steak, yeah. So, yeah, I like a good 7. Good 7. I'll put a Don't Be Dumb Trip back. I'll put that in there. So, a good 8. A good 8. But, yeah, man, again, good project. I don't really hate a song on here. And I don't count the interrogation skit as a song. That's just a skit. We'll move that over there. But, like, yeah, man, good project. But, yeah, that's really all I got to say. You already know I'm gone. Slimes on P-Shells, gang.